Hey, welcome back. So it's part 2 of this week's Community Shout. It's a whole lot of people came in, so we split the show in half. That's why there's a part 2. Hello out there, everybody on WMI-TV, on White Mountain Independent Television, and also Birdman Media and the podcast. I'm going to kick off this half with Lynn Lewis with the Love Kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah. So
a lot of L's there.
Yeah. You've got, now this will be the second. Now it's going to be an annual event.
It is.
It's officially an annual event of Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on.
So we are putting together our Hogs and Hot Rods, which we're really excited about. Last year was great. A little bit windy, but it was still a great day. And the field looks great this year.
Yeah, the field was a little bit dusty last year, and they kind of apologized for that.
They did.
Had some things going on.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens. So this year we have beautiful green grass.
Yes.
But it's our second annual. Everything that we raise from this benefits the Love Kitchen. It's going to take a little bit of time to build, but we have had such a great response this year. We're already sitting at our registrations right now. We have more this year than we did at this point last year.
Nice. Very good.
I think it's going to be a great year. It's a great family day. And like I said, just come on out.
Cool. And it's 2 days, correct?
It is, but it's Friday is the fun run.
Okay.
And then Saturday is the show and shine.
Okay.
Last year we did do Saturday and Sunday for show and shine. We backed it up to 1 day.
Okay.
Just so we can build it. When we get to that point of it's just a busy rockin' show, we'll bring it back up to 2. But we want it to be the best show with the time that we have.
Okay, so Friday and Saturday. That makes it kind of straightforward. Cool.
Yeah, so May 24th is the fun run. May 25th is the show.
If you haven't already registered, like, I don't know, somebody in the room, where do you do that?
You can do it, just email us at hogsandhotrodsz@gmail.com, or you can call Danny at 928-241-1548. We can mail you one. Or email you one, so either way. Or come by the kitchen. I don't have some right today, but by the time anybody sees this,
when you get back, email me one, please. Very cool.
I will.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool. Anything else?
People are welcome to show the day of. We don't have a year restriction.
Okay.
So make sure you do that. Come out and support our vendors that are coming. We have some vendors that are coming from Tucson. We have local vendors. So we want to give them a good show too. So come out, support your vendors. There's some great things that will be there. And just enjoy the show. And
remember, this supports the Love Kitchen that operates here locally and helps provide meals to people.
We do.
Awesome.
We serve our veterans, and there's a great flag ceremony during the show, and this year I think is going to be even better than last year.
Awesome.
We had quite a few tears in the audience last year, so it's a lot to look forward to. We're excited, and we're excited to bring it back to our community.
Cool. Once again, Lynn Lewis with the Love Kitchen. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Continuing along, I've got with me now the girls from the White Mountain Community Garden, or women. We'll call it girls, women, Somebody is like, don't call me a girl. Whatever. I'm a boy at heart, so whatever.
I'm fine with girls.
Yes.
But you're digging around in dirt, and you're doing that stuff, and it's funny because a recent, a new Congress member that's kind of has some notoriety for one way or another, she was all excited the other day in New York talking about, and there's food, and it's coming out of the ground. Some people were making fun of her, but I'm like, I've seen people do that from all walks of life that are literally like, holy crap, it grew! Mm-hmm. Like, what I did grew! Mm-hmm. That's kind of the coolest thing going with gardening, isn't it?
I still get excited. I planted radishes in my backyard, and I got all ecstatic when I could actually thin them out.
I'm excited when I eat a raspberry or something, and it's
off the plant.
It's like, I made this. I mean, it's like I made a kid, but it seems like making
easy.
It seems like making a kid was a lot easier than to get a tomato to grow up here.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Talk to us. What's happening? What's going on?
Well, we are doing our first garden expo.
Yeah.
May 25th. This is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
We're starting at 9:45.
We're letting people in at 9:45, and the presenters start at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And they just go
all day
long until 3. So 10 to 3 we have speakers.
Don't be banging in the gate at 9:30.
It's open house style. Come when you would like.
And it's free.
It's free.
And it's free.
Free to the public.
Free.
Yeah. So the market walk stuff is going to be going on that weekend
Same weekend.
too. So
We're
it's actually
right
really
across
good.
the street.
You can walk from that, walk down across. You can park in that lot, go to that one, come over to this one, and go back and forth.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You're going to have some food there too, right?
That we'll have the food truck from Persnickety's available, and then we'll also have vendors, not necessarily food, but we'll have the...
Yeah, we have approximately 30 to 35 vendors. Some of them are, we have...
I know you've got the dirt doctor.
Bingham Equipment's going to be there.
Oh, yeah, Bingham Equipment.
Yeah, he's going to have a piece of equipment parked out in the parking lot. Yeah.
My kid will love that.
Yeah. And we have some gardening stuff.
Sunshine Herbs.
Sunshine Herbs is going to be there. They're one of our presenters. They're going to have like samples of herbal
Teas and stuff like that.
And we have Navajo County will be there, the Dirt Doctor folks. Pandora Farms and they're going to be doing...
we do have... Every Saturday, we have a children's garden, which is also free, and the kids can come and play in the dirt. So during the expo, we'll be doing some activities with the children's garden, where Pandora is going to work. They're at...
they're going to make bee bombs.
Yes, what time is it? At 1 o'clock, they're going to make bee bombs, which I thought was something completely different, but it's really cool.
You're not bombing the bees
no,
to kill
we're not.
them.
We're trying to encourage
You're
them.
actually encouraging bees, because bees are the ones that pollinate to make the food grow.
So what it is a bomb full of seeds that you can just throw out the window of your car as you're driving along if you want, and then it will dissolve, and it's got clay and seeds, and basically it'll melt away.
Very cool.
And seeds,
hopefully they will
flowers.
germinate and flower.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's at 1 o'clock. There's other activities: rock painting at 11, an insect safari at 2, where we're going to go through the garden and find good bugs, bad bugs. However we feel about bugs, they do outnumber us.
They have a purpose.
They do.
Especially in the garden.
But lots of other drop-in activities for kids and with our children's garden. And again, that's just that Saturday, the 25th. But every Saturday, we have the children's garden available.
Awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
And it's just a drop-in thing.
Drop
You just
in anytime.
Come in anytime.
Yeah.
Okay. So awesome. And I forgot to introduce you guys. So Michele
I'm Michele.
and Ray. And so, and you obviously will be there and hanging out and taking people through things.
Hopefully.
And people can still participate in the community garden, correct?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Every Saturday, like we said, we have the children's garden. Once we have the vegetables that have grown out of the ground, we will be selling our surplus on Saturday mornings. So you can come by and get, like you said, right now we have radishes. We'll have kale, fresh kale grown in the White Mountains that won't kill you.
Nice.
And
it won't kill you.
and all of those other good things. Spinach.
I don't know. I think kale's going to kill me because I'm not a particular fan of kale, even though it seems like the thing that solves everything. But
It
anyways.
does.
So I just wanted to say, tell you about some of the presenters that we're going to be having. Our keynote speaker is Jimmy Giacaras. He's a permaculturist, and he's going to be lecturing or presenting on how to grow in a short growing season like we have up here.
Jimmy's a great guy.
So soil amendments and companion planting. And then we have one of our members, Chris Coates. She's a master arborist. She's going to be talking about how to plant trees, and then she'll do a tree planting demonstration. And then we have a gentleman talking about bees. We have Nick the Worm Guy is going to be talking about vermicomposting.
Nice.
And then we have a gal who's going to be talking about lasagna gardening, which we have done. We have made 3 huge lasagna beds in our high tunnel, and we've been growing in there all winter long.
Yeah.
And that's been great, and you only have to do that about every 7 years.
That refers to the stacking method. It doesn't actually grow lasagna, but anyways.
No, yeah, so it's a stacking method. And today I just found out that Perfect Paws is going to be donating an aquarium for us.
Very nice.
So that she can, so that Kim can demonstrate how to make a lasagna garden in a small area.
Wow.
And then we'll plant some stuff in it, and people will be able to see
cross-section of it.
how it decomposes over time.
Very nice.
So you're only supposed to have to do that about because it is fairly labor intensive.
Come
but
to
it's-
the expo and learn more.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Sunshine Herbs is going to be doing a presentation, and then we have Mike from Red Rock Lavender Farms is going to be telling us how to grow lavender, because apparently a lot of people, even from the garden, have a hard time growing lavender. So
I don't know. I keep putting the oil in the ground. Nothing happens.
yeah,
Maybe that's not how you do it. I don't know.
yeah. So anyway, maybe we'll and I think that we'll probably have some of their lavender plants for sale too at the time.
Very cool.
We'll also have other plant starts for sale,
Yeah, that
tomatoes
we've-
mostly.
that
but
we've done.
If you're interested in growing some
Yep.
at home, you can come and purchase some starts From
And
the garden?
some seeds that the,
plenty
that
of
the community
seeds, yeah.
garden has actually grown their own seeds. So we have those for sale.
Lots of interesting things.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. So the 25th, right?
25th of May.
And it starts at
we start-
9:45.
We'll let you in at 9:45. The first speaker is at 10.
Awesome.
But it does go through throughout the day. So
Yeah.
check our Facebook posts and our webpage for more information if you want to know more about the speakers.
cool.
And I believe we're going to be having some advertising through White Mountain Independent.
Okay.
And this next coming edition of the Maverick should have some information
Okay.
in it about it.
Michele,
too.
Ray,
Thank
you very
you.
much for your time.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Next up in the marathon today, it's a community shout here in Birdman on the Mountain. I've got with me from Navajo County, Catrina Jenkins. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So you're the emergency manager, correct?
I am.
Cool. So, everybody always thinks of emergency managers like, oh, well, that's the person who comes and rescues us when an emergency happens. But in reality, you'd rather not do that, right?
I would really rather not. I would really rather everybody rescue themselves.
Rescue themselves, but also
it makes life a lot easier.
So you do that by how? How do you do that?
Actually, it's really easy if people get the preparedness method going in their lives and be ready.
Right.
So that's really what it's the biggest message out there is just be ready for anything.
For anything.
And everything.
And everything, yeah. So
So-
we all kind of think about, the wildland fire, stuff
Right.
like that, which this year is looking like maybe might be a
Maybe.
good year.
Fingers
crossed,
crossed.
even though we've had a couple fires already.
We have had a couple fires, and we are never out of fire danger. We live in a wildland urban interface, so in this particular region anyway, that is our biggest threat.
Right.
Other parts of the county have other threats. We have from trains possible derailments and hazardous materials could be a threat. Floods, and we just had, like you said, a great winter with one of particular winter storm that was kind of serious for us. So yeah, we want our citizens to be ready for anything.
Right. So in the area we live, everybody wants to be self-reliant, and we've got a good culture of being prepared up here. But it's good to not to have to rely upon, because it's funny because I know from in the past, since my wife had a certain position that was similar or the same or maybe even I don't know, that the feds. They look at the area and go, well, we're going to deal with the big metro areas, and you guys are kind of like on your own almost.
Right. Well, the feds are there. They're in the background, but
Right.
we're first in line. The communities are first and expected to be able to take care of themselves
Right.
for at least a few days.
Right.
And that's why we tell our folks, be prepared for at least 3 days. Have your food, have an emergency preparedness kit, have
Right.
food, water, first aid supplies, medication, your important papers. So whatever the season is, whatever the issue is, you're ready. We've been actually talking to folks about having a communication plan. So if
Right.
you're separated from your family, you have a way of getting in touch with each other. Another thing is a financial first aid kit, which we have those, and we hand those out when we're out and about in the public. So making sure that if we do have something happen, you're able to bounce back
Right.
faster and easier than without one.
There you go. Cool. So, and that prep kit, you really should. I saw a meme the other day. It was kind of funny. It was like there's two types of people, and it's past the empty. It's like, I got a few more miles to go, and then
Right.
it's at a quarter tank. I got to fill up, and that's,
Yeah.
This time of year when we're going to get inundated with more people, but even actually when it's not this time of year and it might snow,
Yeah.
you want to keep fuel in your tank because it only takes once for you to realize when those people line up and you're like, oh crap, we can run out of fuel up here pretty quickly.
Well, your fuel, you want to make sure your vehicle maintenance is kept up to date, so your tires are properly pressurized and your car's not ready for an oil change 5,000 miles ago. Making sure those little things happen, because if something does come up,
Right.
that vehicle could be your only way out of here. While we do plan for the worst with buses and transportation, it could take us some time. So again, we want our citizens to be self-reliant and
Right.
have a community that doesn't need the feds that we can do it on our own or as much as possible.
Now, talk to me how the county communicates to the people that are the residents of the county. There's a program that's available.
Is.
Talk
I'm
to me
so
about
glad
it.
you brought that. So we have an alert system called Ready Navajo County, and it's so easy to sign up. If you go to our website at navajocountyaz.gov/ready, it will take you right to our emergency alert website page. A few clicks and a little bit of information. You enter how you want to be notified, whether it's your cell phone and you want a phone call or a text message, a landline if you still have one of those, or even an email. So there's a lot of different options. We have the weather alerts. So if you want to be notified about tornadoes or major winter storms or whatever the case may be, you're going to get those notifications. So the options are endless, and it is entirely up to you. I can definitely help anyone that wants any assistance. Me and my coworkers are out and about this fine spring, summer season, helping people sign up for that.
Okay, and that's how you get real, valid, vetted information. It's coming directly from the source, not from somebody posted on Facebook that their friend just said that an evacuation is occurring. So let's get those notifications directly from the source. And then, of course, if something happens, you've got 311 that kicks into place.
We do have 311. We have, and there's a couple different platforms with 311. We have the website, 311info.net, and that again is vetted, valid information from the sources. So it's whether it's fire, law enforcement, or us, we're the ones putting that information out there.
Right.
Then there's the 311 phone line. So you can call 311 on your phone, and there's fire, forest conditions, health information, or emergency management.
Right.
And that's for both Navajo and Apache County. So if you see something and it looks like it's Apache County, you can still check up on that too. Or if you have friends or neighbors over there.
Very good.
And then the final component to 311, if an emergency does happen and it's a big enough one that we need to open up that call center, that same 311 phone number will get you to a live operator if we open up the call center, and we have volunteers come in and help us answer those important questions.
Very good. Awesome. So, make sure you're aware of all of those and understand that this is part of the services provided by Navajo County.
Amen.
And that comes about because of what we do daily and all that kind of stuff. So, Catrina Jenkins, thank you very much. She's the emergency manager for Navajo County.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Well, it's been quite the day of recording, and we're going to end up with a good friend of mine, Steve Beardsley. How are you, sir?
Terrific. How are you, Rob?
Good. You're here because of Meals on Wheels.
That's it.
And you just invited me to join the board of Meals on Wheels, so
yes.
I'm actually just starting to get up onto what's going on. But one of the things that we want to talk about today is the number 100, right?
Correct.
Okay, so give me an idea of an understanding of what that number means to you and what it means to Meals on Wheels this year.
Number 100 is a goal that we've set for ourselves to enlist more needy senior citizens in our community.
Okay.
The number of clients we have has in the past been somewhat restricted due to financial concerned, but thankfully, due to the love and generosity of the mountain, that we're better fixed, you might say.
Yeah.
Money-wise, and we want to reach out and serve as many clients as we can possibly serve.
Very good.
So that's what that 100 means.
So we're not going just to 100. We're going to actually add 100 new people or new clients to the customer base, basically.
Yes.
Okay. And the cost of them is?
Well, it varies.
Okay.
We have several different plans. It depends upon the need of the client.
Okay. And but they do have to qualify, right?
They do have to qualify. Now, that's not a very difficult process. There are minimum requirements. You do have to be above the age of 60.
Okay.
And if you are homebound, not able to prepare a meal, or if your finances are such that you have to make choices about eating or buying medicine or
Right.
feeding a pet, these are all considerations.
Okay. Cool. But you've got something here with you. What did you want to chat about,
Well,
right?
one of our supporters, which we thank them very much, is the White Mountain Association of Realtors.
Okay.
And they have put together a wine tasting event coming up May 30th at 5 p.m. at Maddie's Beef and Beer.
Very good.
So, and all the proceeds go to Sholo Meals on Wheels, and we're just trying to get the word out ourselves, also to invite everybody to come down and hopefully partake of the festivities.
Very good. Awesome. So just come down, hang out. You can make donations, but by being there, the taste test, you're actually going to contribute to Meals on Wheels.
Exactly.
Very good. Cool. Anything else that we need to know about Meals on Wheels right now?
Well, there are all kinds of things.
Okay.
But keep the number 100 in mind. If you are in need, please contact us. We're located at the Sholo Senior Center.
Okay.
And you can call us at 928-532-0656.
Okay, so we'll put that number up there, and then not just if yourself in need, if you know somebody that's in need, whether they're a relative or just somebody that you know, you can reach out to them and we can find out.
Right.
Very good. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you,
Appreciate your
Rob.
time. Cool.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that's going to be it for this week's 2 versions of the Community Shout. Thanks for watching. I'm Birdman reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.